listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka the only Misphere focal in this YouTube street. If it's the first time joining us, you most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now ninjas, you guys know it's Friday, so of course it's Fridays with Dr. Hottie.
Dr. Hottie of the hot and hottest people.
No.
Guys, hello guys. I'm greeting you. This is Dr. Hottie. You know it's Friday. I'm here. Sila. Remo, we are here.
Tommy, someone commented on last week's video.
Yes.
And said Dr. Hottie is actually more comfortable in the studio than he is in his own
And
house.
which is true, but they must, I don't know whether, how can I put this? Okay, fine. On my channel, I'm alone. No one is interviewing me. So I have to speak or maybe to talk louder, being alone and all that. So it's different.
No,
So,
they're talking about, remember we shot 2 videos at your
yes.
house? Yeah, so they're saying you're
okay.
actually more free.
Not on my channel. I saw that one saying that on my channel, I am more, I'm more consumed, but when it comes to your channel, like I'm free. So
No, here you have to feed off the energy. Phela na mejem.
I'm fella when I'm
Tommy, I'm such a fun person to be around.
Sure.
What? Guys.
Friend, let us talk about the issue of, there are other things, you know. Okay, fine. Before I go any further, I was on, it was my first time being on live on TikTok, or it was the second time.
You were live on TikTok?
Yes.
Tell me you've got a TikTok account?
I do a TikTok account, but which part is blocked. Actually, it's working, but it's blocked.
It blocked
So,
by who? By TikTok?
It was trying, I don't know whether it was blocked by people or TikTok because of, they banned me on Facebook, I think 2 to 3 times. Then after they blocked me on my first TikTok, second TikTok, the other one just disappeared. Now I have the other one. So I joined another live of which somebody hosted the fake Gobela presenter.
Okay.
So we had a chance to speak with the guy. So being truthfully, he spoke to us, man, as healers, and he was addressing things in a very good way or polite way. I must say that. So it's a matter of he was talking to us like as healers, whether what things of which we are facing and how do we see the issue of fake Gobela, how does it affects us as healers and all that. So it was just a matter of something like that. But I won't ever join any kind of live stream of anyone ever. Again.
Why? What happened on that
Because of whenever you are on, like, the tendency or the way they were, how can I say, they were chairing the meeting. It was more like there are people of which they are in more favor of.
Okay.
Then there are others of which they don't really want to favor or they don't favor you or what.
The people that were live.
The people that were live or the person of which was chairing the meeting.
Okay.
Yes, if I can put it that way.
Okay.
Because what I saw is this. He was chairing the meeting, but when it comes to me, napela get our boats, so boats. I was asking, like really on depth, whether why is this being done like this? Why is that being done like this? So there are other things of which like they were stepping on top of them.
Okay.
They didn't want me to talk about them. So now I just spoke. One, I just mentioned that the fake Gobela show, why is the name fake Gobela? Why don't you use maybe O Gobela or something else? Because you are putting fake Gobela show. How can one go to a traditional healer of which was mentioned as a fake Gobela on air? Then we spoke about that. Then he answered. He spoke to us that no, he jumped on the what you call show why that guy passed away last year. Remember the other one who was doing it. So he and now we start dealing. We got to get that. Then the issue again of Amatwasa being treated bad and all that. So how about us, Okobela? We are also being treated bad. So what do you say about that? The issue of you taking videos in Dumbenzitu, is it fair? So it was just a matter of something like that. Now, Hakimokimo. There's an issue of Imaleshashai.
Okay.
Imaleshashayo, it is what we call imali of which comes imali of which just, how can I put this?
Comes from thin air.
Comes from thin air. So, Mina as Dr. Hoti, do I do it or not? Being truthfully.
Am I allowed to touch?
No touch.
I want to pull it down
Oh,
so
for
that the
Besa
mic.
Okay.
Yes.
So, being truthfully, now as Dr. Hoti, I'm not doing imali esheshayo.
Okay.
First and foremost, there is this machine of which we normally call incubator.
Okay.
Incubator is a machine of which is being used by these top criminals. They can put one note there, then maybe 2 notes or 3 notes will appear. Something like that. I don't have any kind of machine of which does that. Then, for imali esheshayo, now imali esheshayo is something of which I disagree with. I don't know imali esheshayo, how do they do it? I don't know how does imali esheshayo appear. So, now by so saying, there is nothing like imali esheshayo on my own, if one can ask me that. There was a guy of which I used to know, which was from Mpumalanga. He used to do those kind of things of imali esheshayo. But I would ask him, how do you do imali esheshayo? Then he will say to me, there are some sacrifices of which I did. Very bad and strong sacrifices of which I did back in the days. So he said to me, you will kill who, then you'll be able to perform imali esheshayo. So even for one to get imali esheshayo, there are some sacrifices of which are required from that person for you to be able to get imali esheshayo.
So wait, show me. For you to be able to do so, imali esheshayo basically in English, it's like fast money.
Yeah, it's fast money.
Right? So when you're saying fast money, you're talking about like money that will just appear from thin air, right?
Yes.
So what you're saying is that for you as a traditional healer to be able to do that for other people, you have to have killed.
You have to have killed.
From your understanding.
From my understanding and from really what he did.
Okay.
Yes. So
what do you kill then? Like a family member?
Your family. That one requires family members for you to be able to perform imali esheshayo.
How many?
It's a lot, about something like 3. A male, female,
A
a
child.
child. So that's how he explained those kind of things to me, that if you want to be able to do money inside your ndumba or your heart, you have to at least kill 3 family members. So now I couldn't do that. Fine. There is no muti for money. I want to tell you this. I'm sincerely telling you the truth, and honest truth. There is no muti for money of which comes from South Africa. That's number 1. There is no muti for money of which comes from South Africa. So there are these things of magic bag, magic wallet, magic suitcase, magic bag, magic money, magic suitcase, magic what? There are a lot of them.
Magic ring.
Magic ring. No, magic ring. Magic calabash, magic cup.
Okay.
So these things, people will be they do not exist. The only spirit of which exists is one. It's the spirit of which puts money inside those things. But, this spirit doesn't work for each and every one. How so do I mean? I used before ukuthwalisa abantu. Then by the time when I used ukuthwalisa abantu, when you do not know as a client, Tina as healers, we know that for these things to work or to activate this thing, then I'll cut you, then I'll put whatever thing which I put to you. Maybe for example, when you came for magic what? You came for magic something. Then Mina for that thing of yours to work, what do I do? I cut you, I put muti inside you, then this muti will work more like a spoke. So you are having a ghost of money inside of you. Then this ghost of money, whenever this ghost of money is working for you, it will be able to make your business to flow, money to come in, things like that. But if this spogi, this ghost has wena or has with your bloodline, I want to tell you an honest truth. This thing will never work for you.
So as a traditional healer, are you able to say, this ghost hates this person?
That's the problem where it is now. One, you can holler. After hollering, Mina used to do this. Before I could give you anything, I'll give you muti to cleanse yourself. So that whatever thing of which, whatever thing of which is on you, will just
go away
first. Then afterwards, I'll be able to put this ghost on you. But this ghost comes with rituals of which you need to perform. At some point in a traditional healer, I'll force to where now you'll be able to to get money or your life to be better or what. But if when the rituals of which I gave you, you are not doing it the very same way of which I told you to do, you'll get serious problems. That's the problem. Yes, that thing won't work. Then when that thing is not working, each and every instruction of which I'm telling you must do the instructions the way I've told you. If you just miss one or two, forget. You just have to render yourself as one of the people of which will be just screaming around and say, what is a scam?
But
because
then,
of when now you couldn't listen to what I've told you.
So, Chomi, would you say that when this spoke or this ghost decides that it's not going to work for you, does it now start working against you?
If one, listen to me very carefully. Hey, if the ghost doesn't work for you, it will work against you. Yes.
It's only one or the
serious
other.
note, it's only one or the other. So, Mina, sometimes I become so like, I even laugh at some cases. Like, I did something for you, then afterwards, if you get problems, the person of which to consult is me, not anyone else. Because of when I did this thing for you, but when I'm consulting other people, believe you me, your life will become a mess. So you must make sure that if I am your healer, or I'm your, I don't know whether you're a guider or a spiritual guider or what, you must make sure that you walk this path with me so that your life can become a better something. Or else you are in deep danger. And at some point, I'll just die. Maybe no one on earth will be able to help you. So, people number one will be coming to Izinyanga wanting magic wallet, magic bag, magic wad, magic suitcase. Those things, they do exist, but on a lesser extent. And again, on a greater extent. How do I mean by that? You are taking this thing. There is no wallet, my friend, there is no wallet of which can put money inside that thing. There is nothing like that. There is no kind of wallet or bag of which can put money inside the bag or something. But the spirit of which when you were given, by the time you went there, that's the spirit of which will work for you. If this spirit doesn't go in line with you, it will never work for you. Instead, it will work against you. So by so saying, you must be able to spiritually so that life can become a better something. Hobani, sometimes to other people, this spirit won't do what it has to do, but it will do other things again. Like for example, one can come saying that, I want a magic wallet. You give that person magic wallet, then the person gets promotion. The spirit went where? Coming to promotion. Not those kind of things. So the spirit can work on the other hand, not the way that when you came wanting whatever thing which you came for. So people are just misconducting things somewhere, somehow. Now, it's a matter of, there is a woman, not forgetting that there is a woman which came to me on Friday last week. The woman who came to me last week Friday, you know what did she do? She came to me and I was not available. So they went to meet the woman, then they had to call me, you must come back, there's a woman who came here. So the woman came with his group. That thing which is more like calabash. So this group, what's happening is, she has been with this group for almost 2 years. Now, she was saying to me, Dr. Hotim, I've been with this group for 2 years. So because of, you told me very well when I was taking this thing that this is my secret. Whenever I am feeling like I no longer have power and I will die at any time, I must bring this thing back to you. So I told her that, no, you did well. So she said to me, you know, I'm now having kidney failure, food problems, tummy problems inside. So it's just a lot of it going on me. I'm always sick. Nothing is going on. It's going well at all. So I just thought of bringing the calabash back so that we can take it to the river. It's a mai.
Okay.
So I wanted at least to leave this calabash with my son. Now my son is just someone of which he's a drunkard. He loves women. He's careless. So things like this, the rules of which you gave me for me to protect this thing, he won't be able to do them. So even though this thing has helped me for this very many years, but what I just want you to take this calabash away because of I cannot leave it with my female child. As you told me that my female child would get married. So, Now, I saw the woman doing something of which many of my clients of which I have helped before, they don't do those kind of things. So she brought that thing in number one. You must know that I'm charging her also. Bring it back. So she paid again. Then we went. So these things of money, I want to tell you something neat. It's better for you to work than have something of which will be able to call clients for you. Or it's better for you to work than have something of which will maybe render positions and power in whatever thing of which you are doing. Because coming to the issue of other things, it's a matter of a win or lose. How, where, now as a person, will you be able to do the rituals correctly the way they are needed or not? That's number one. Because there are rituals of which, number one, you must be able to bath by 3 a.m. in the morning. You must be able to at least take 6 months without having sex. You must be at least be willing to stop eating pork. You must be at least willingly at some point to go and sleep at the graveyard. So, when as a human being, are you willingly to do those kind of things or not? So, you know now the way things are. I'm one of the known traditional healers in South Africa. So, there are other things of which, as in growing up traditional healer, I'm well matured now in this journey. There are other things of which you need to educate people on us. For you to know, if you are willing to have a magic bag, then there's a spirit of which I can be able to give you. But, not as Hoti, I don't have that kind of spirit of which is working for me on a daily basis. Not as Hoti, I believe in working for myself, then gaining money from all those kind of things of which I'm doing. But for me to sell the pot for you, it's so easy for me because of I went and took the pot for you. So now I have those dangerous spirits, many different dangerous spirits, of which I can render for you so that when I can live a better life. So the question is, are you willing for me to give you any kind of spirit? And are you willing to be able to follow the rituals correctly the way they must be followed? If how horny, don't do it. Because of you will end up tomorrow going up and down saying, what is a scam? What is a scam? Because of you, your own problems of which you create for your own self. Are you here or not? Are you lost?
Tell me, I'm here. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know.
I didn't know. We have many healers, magic wallet, magic bag, magic what? There is no bag of which can put money inside itself. But this thing is being done by a certain spirit.
Chomi, let me tell you a story. There's this girl there. She's not a friend of mine. I would say she's an ex-acquaintance.
Okay.
Oh, girl. Got connections, Chomi.
Okay.
And then they said, hey, you know, there's a sangoma in Durban.
Okay.
That is able to do fast money.
Yeah.
Girl quelled the bus.
Yeah.
You know. And went to Durban. When she got there, the guy gave her directions. She got to his shrine or his ndumba. And then when she did that, she gets there, then, you know, she pays something like 40-something thousand from what I hear, almost 50K.
Okay.
And then they told her that she's going to have endless money.
Okay.
They gave her a bag and said, wherever you go, you should go with this bag and make sure that you put it just down where you can see, though, next to you.
Yeah.
This money has a spirit that will be collecting money from others and it will get in that bag.
Okay.
So she did that, paid that almost 50K, and then, you know, she got the bag. They told her she should not open the bag for this many days and stuff. She should just be, whenever she goes to a place where, like, you know, it's like there are riches, she should put the bag down, it will collect. She did that. The day she opened the bag is empty. She calls the Zangoma, the number doesn't exist.
So can you see those kind of things? It's a matter of what? It's a matter of one. It's either one, the Sangoma didn't have the spirit of which does that. 2, she was scammed.
Chomi, she was scammed because why would he change his number?
Yes, that's the problem. Why would he change his number? 3, it's a matter of just being padlock. Now I want to tell you something of which it's an honest truth. I won't lie to you. I have helped people with many different spirits in my life. And I was traveling for all those spirits. I'll go to Mozambique, come with a divine spirit. You use the spirit. I'll go to Malawi, I'll come with the spirit, I'll go to Tanzania, I'll come with the spirit.
Tell me, how do you collect them?
Okay, fine. This is what is happening. Whenever you, as a healer, you are going to Malawi for Eastern Spirit, what they do, they install or they give you powers for you to be able to.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So those powers, when we so they'll give you something. Then this thing, whenever you're using it, there are sacrifices of which you must do for this particular thing. Then afterwards, we're not but to that spirit.
Okay.
Then that spirit is the one of which will be doing things for people. So, not as a traditional healer, normally I was given molawar. This spirit works like this. You do this to a person, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Now I do not know whether when it comes to one having money, I'm not even interested in your money. Your money is your money, it's not my money. So, whenever you are using the spirit, it's your own baby to carry. It is no longer my problem.
Because you were given.
When you were given.
And the rules and the
laws.
rules.
And the laws and everything. Okay. Me now, when you come to me, what do? I used to say to people, whenever you are coming to me for something of which is 200,000 rand, you better come with something like 80,000 or 100,000. This, I'll market this spirit. This spirit demands you to have 200,000 rand. You must be able to know that this 200,000, if you come with 80,000, it's either you lose or you win. So you wafa. Then if okay, I'll take this spirit again. When you'll be able to know how do you communicate with whatever thing of which I've given to you. If I gave you, for example, that kind of tigoloshi, that tigoloshi appears to you, not me. So it's a problem. People tend to like the thing like the story of which before me earlier on the same. They said to me, why don't you put money inside this thing? Let us see how do you do it. I said, no, I can't do that. Because of now I perform the rituals on her. So if this spirit doesn't connect with her, there'll be problems. If she do something wrong, there'll be problems. That's why now for something of 40,000 rand, I'll say to you, come with 20,000 rand. After you winning, you are coming with another money. That's how it is. So, I stopped performing all these kind of things. It was last year September, if I'm not lying. It was last year September, somewhere there. Because of Kibonore, some other people, they risk their lives while not being ready to risk their lives. I don't know if
repeat that one.
Yes. No, some other people, like being truthful, they risk their life without being ready to risk their lives.
If you're gonna go in, go all in.
So if you're going in, go all in. Do this thing with all your passion, all your power.
Follow all the rules.
A person will be telling you that, Dr. Hoti, I have lost that thing of which you gave me. Number one, by losing that thing, I can never give you another thing on top of that. You lost that thing. And by you, who lasha anything of which I've given you before, you must, I've given you, in your life. I don't know if I'm good at Wiki. So some other people will be saying, Dr. Hoti, you know, by the time I went to the river, kileka lasha something. Or lasha something. I can never give you another thing again. If you want another something, you must pay again. So that's where we always have problems with clients. These are the main things. Then again, the issue of you, you went there yourself for Ispok. Then, after going there for Ispok, when not tomorrow, you are now calling social media. There was one who was saying that Tigoroshi is fucking her up. So, Agili radio, some Kasi radio station, Alex. So, he puts up, ow. By the time you were coming for this thing, you were not including any social media platforms. So now because of Sesu Kota, now you are having problems. It's your own baby to feed. So these are things which we need to educate people. Cuts on. Number one, Owamie, number one. I'm saying this as a deep traditional. Now not just a normal sangoma. I'm a deep traditional healer. One, if we are performing money things for you, you must be ready that Dr. Hoti is going to dig a grave for me. I'll perform rituals for you. When you are coming from that grave, you'll be powerful, mightier than anything of which you can think of in your life. But how to on that grave? You must make sure that you have to have sex with the prostitute. If you don't have sex with the prostitute, that's not my problem. That's not my baby to carry. When after here, you either you fail while you are with me, either you pass or fail. And if you failed, I'm telling you have failed. So people are just taking advantage of healers, and we don't want to talk about these things on social media. But we have to at some point. If you have failed, you have failed. Then if you pass it, you have passed. But the only thing of which you have to do, you must make sure that you go and fuck a prostitute. If you don't do that, for that spirit to be able to work, it needs someone of which have sex with many people. If you don't do that, believe you me, fire will catch. There was one of which I told you, you must from here go and have sex with the prostitute. What did he do? He didn't have sex with the prostitute. He went and had sex with her ex-girlfriend. Your ex-girlfriend, unale bunna bahao. How can I put this? Unale unesdota sako. So you don't have to meet with anyone
that you've met before.
Of which you've met before, because that person is carrying a seed of poverty of which you had before. So you must just meet with someone else so that you can lash out the spirit of poverty on that person. Because of if you lash out that spirit of poverty to the very same person of which has the very same seed of poverty of which you have, that poverty now doubles in itself on top of you. Then tomorrow it will be like, those guys will just sebenzi. A question is, why abanye abantu into zabo zibasebenzela? If wena kuwe azisebenzi, why?
But wait. Chomi, what are you saying?
No, I hear you word in it. So today I'm telling people things of which are exactly happening via to become rich.
But okay, so this is the thing, right? Because what I've seen is that it looks like now, prostitutes have also covered. They know this men go out there, do this stuff, and then they want to come here and use whatever. So these girls, they are also going to traditional healers and protecting themselves. So then what happens when you go sleep with a prostitute that is protected?
Nothing will happen. The fact is, she's a prostitute. I also protect prostitute. The fact you are a prostitute. That's it. That's the fact.
That's the only thing that's needed.
That's the only thing of which is needed.
So, but wait, okay, I'm also now interested, right? Because, okay, so a prostitute will sleep with a lot of men.
Yeah.
And then we also have girls who you will date, Chomi. You date this one, after 2 months. You're going to another one,
Yes.
after 3 months, you're going to another one. Are you then also part of the prostitution game?
No, these ones of which, these girls of which are not.
Is there a number, like, where you can be like, okay, if a person, a woman or a man has slept with this number of people, now they're a prostitute?
No. A person of which just sleeps with 1, 2, 3, as long as they are dating without selling. That one, she's not. I want a person who sells her private part. A person who have sex for a living. That's the person of which you want. And after you, I get a kubon. I'll even tell you that please make sure that you Google escorts around Johannesburg, escorts around Limpopo, escorts around Midrand, escorts around Sentin, escorts around wherever, then that thing will show you the location of the escorts. Then make sure that you go and sleep with that escort.
So you sleep with this escort without protection or with?
Protection or without, it's okay.
And then, so is that like the first thing that this person should do after they have been buried alive? That's the ritual.
After being buried alive, that's the first ritual of which one have to do. That's the first ritual, either male or female. For you to be powerful, that's the first ritual.
So it means, like, if you are a woman, because I know that we don't have a lot of male prostitutes from what I know. You just have to go and look for parents that you've never buried.
My dear. If you can just search maid. I've been doing this job a very long time. I've been doing this job for a very long time. So now I can never act that I'm holier than whoever of which is there in life. But now I'm not doing those kind of things. Now I live a normal life. But the knowledge of which I've gained and paid for in these neighboring countries. So that's why now I attract a politician, a celebrity, a normal businessman, and whoever. And to tell you the truth, people of which are suffering too much, these are the people of which are doing mistakes. But people of which are rich, they don't do mistakes. And either way, this thing will make you rich. It's either in your business, if you're coming for business. If you want miracle things to happen to you, this thing will work to you, for you. If you want your business to boom, come to me. That spirit of that lady, my dear, will roam around the whole South Africa. You battle and it will happen. So, some other people will be saying that, hey, a prostitute, what? Leadija di febe, leadi roba di febe. Hey, people are having sex. You know, many people of which I've done this rituals for, they'll be saying, no, that's very simple. They do those kind of things. There is another one guy of which did that. He took something like a month without doing the ritual. Hi, man. He was busy coming in. This thing's not working. I said, no. There is nothing. There is somewhere where we have mixed. You have missed.
So at that time, the whole month he had not slept with anyone.
He had not slept with anyone. The way he claimed. So on that regard, he was busy coming in, coming out. Then I asked him what was wrong. He said, no, I only saw old escorts. Kariki escort. I can't know what I shall it. So we're not only busy, we are making now you are doing what you are doing. I can't know what I shall it. Now I see like what I shall it. Now I do not want money. Now I don't even qualify for you. So why don't you just do your job and then leave? So you've been lying to me, doing all this nonsense. So why do you know that
to do what?
No, hey, I did that. No, I do those kind of things. You can have those kind of things of making mockery of me, doing things in front of people, doing what? I just look at you because of I know where my power ends. That's what I did. So these are things of which are happening.
But then now the interest that I have is that, okay, so this person is buried alive.
Yeah.
And then after that, they come out.
Yeah.
When they come out, they have to sleep with a prostitute.
Yeah.
So that they can take whatever poverty, whatever, to that prostitute.
Yeah.
So does it affect the prostitute?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Even though it does, I can see like
just like a dustbin.
You're not so plan. You're not going to That's why I normally have a video of saying, prostitutes, please come and see Dr. Owamie. I get it. Because of even in Kabi of killing people. After killing a person, they have to sleep with the prostitute. No, these are things of which we must teach the nation. Mina, I have went from a 0 point of healing to opening luck for people. After opening luck to Utali Sabantu. So, I'm not just a sangoma of which I'm healing people Amakanda and all that. I have went from 0 to 2nd level to 3rd to 4th. In this thing of Ubunyanga, there is nothing of which I didn't do.
Did you kill people?
Kaskar. Not, I've never killed anyone in my life. But spiritually, spiritually. Yes. What I'm saying, Batem Banki ba feeling bomabon, I gotta kill. I gotta kill. Kill is too deep, I gotta kill. So spiritually, Batem Banki ba feeling bomabon. So these are things of which people need to learn. Whenever if you are saying when you want to go for Malaysia shy, stop that. It's a Malaysia shy. Now I've never seen any sangoma doing money from A to Z. Even I, as Dr. Owamie, I can't do any money from A to Z. Money, if I could make money, I wouldn't even have been charging people money.
You wouldn't even be a
Sangoma or what? I'll just do it and just stay at
Or
home.
even for free, you just do them.
But I can sell a product of which should be able to make you rich because of I undergo those rituals. Then afterwards I come with the thing, so that when I can become a better person or a better something. But you must be really ready for me to perform rituals for you. Because the other rituals of which I need to take you at least 12 midnight. I'm taking you to the grave. Then you sleep there for at least 24 hours or 6 hours. 24 hours.
An open grave?
No. A grave of which someone was buried.
You sleep on top of it?
Yes.
Hey.
Then I'll be taking this person, these are spirits of which are working for people. So naturally, we are on air. One can go to Malawi, to Tanzania, to America, to where. There is no one in my life. Agata as a healer, Fikar Hoti, on 2-3 years ago, that thing worked, it stopped. May you please do again for free, or may you please give me money if you want to do it. I will never do that. You rather kill me because of the secrets of which we undergo for these things are too deep, and the nation as its own. Even our the law, South African law doesn't entertain those things because of they know that spirituality is too deep. Spirituality is too deep. I've been seeing all these TV series. Nike was our Nike. The way I've been crushed before. So anyone who wants to invite any TV show to me, I cannot invite. No, because of some people are just mocking us, but whenever they're coming to us, they do not, whenever our family loud, they act as if they hear you. While afterwards, they don't. There are other things on these things of which you must make sure that you listen attentively. And you do that thing the very same way. Like, to ask you a question, if maybe I was a scammer of which many people of which are claiming that I am, how many years have I been doing this Ubunyanga thing? For many years. For now, I think this is the 13th or 14th year since I've been performing the very same things of which I'm performing. So you must ask yourself, if maybe I've been a scammer, is there any scammer of which can live on this earth for 13 years or 14 years? It's impossible. Scamming. Busy scamming. 1 year, 2 years. Then you are scamming people. You appear on SABC, reality shows, TV series. I'll be invited. I'll go where. Busy scamming. Is there anything like that? Why don't you ask yourself for? But maybe I don't know whether I've met how many thousands of people. But Baba 1,000 about Lona lebe 10. Then you are the only one of which has been scammed, or 7 or 8. Why don't you ask yourself a question, or where did I go wrong? Just sincerely telling the truth. Where did I go wrong as a normal human being? So these things, now I'm saying this, if you are one, you want to be rich, invite what in your life. But when you come to me, make sure that you come to me being extremely ready.
Wait, then let's say maybe this person is coming, right? Do you explain everything before they take anything?
Now I explain everything to you.
Because now others are gonna enter, maybe they're like, okay, I can sleep on a grave. Next thing they're like, Barinyaka mau.
Mamela he. But I'm trying to be serious. No, Mamela. The reason why I'm taking to a grave, now I'm taking to a grave, Ngungu paramisa ngespogo. That old spogo and stuff, I am there now as your healer,
yes,
or as Nyanga yako, to control whatever spirit. The spirit can enter in a very right way. Then I perform the rituals to appease the spirit. Then I'm telling the spirit, as you enter in this body, you must do this and this and this and this and this. You don't do this and this and this and this. So come on, the spirit can never change and say, we want you to kill who? Because of number one, the spirit of which he gave you doesn't allow blood and stuff. If you hear some sort of thing that you have to kill, you have to do what? Okay. So these are things of which are happening around South Africa, around the world as a whole, because of we are having healers everywhere. If you want me to give you the snake of money, the snake of money. I'll tell you how does the snake of money work. But when you must be really sure that you are sincerely serious for whatever thing which I'm giving you. Ungezigimi uze ukudlala. Anginasikhathi ama-peanuts. Ungezigimi uze ukudlala. Some people, one will come with money, just joking. Like, angikade ngithoka ukujoke. Ngifuna ukuba nemali. I hate when it comes to business. How are you serious? So you have to do this and this and this and this.
So I can never come to Endum, Bashem.
Why? No, we have to be serious. Like more. Oh, now if you can follow the rules. You saw there is a video of which I was talking here that someone said if what you can follow his rules, everything will go well. Now if you jump one rule, and why jump a fella I could choose because of a jumping, and I told you very well. And if you stand out, you want money. I always tell them, I have a house in Fine Town, I have a house in Midrand, I have a house in Wakaville, I have a house in Kibla Park, I have another house in Limpopo. If you want me, you can locate me on these houses. You will never do anything to me. If you must make sure you listen to me very, very attentively. Naturally, I started practicing inside my house. Now I've never killed people. I went to Marshall because of the number. The neighbors were now complaining with the cars packing the jardins and stuff. Then I went to Marshall. So I used to practice go higher, and the people were winning tenders. People were winning things. Even the bag of which you're talking about. There is a bag of which you must put down. I do have that bag also. Yes. The bag of which you must always travel with it, where you are going. In that bag, you know what we put? We put different miriria batu, kamohar. Yes. But bapila. Humans say pila. We put miriria likula, Indian, white, black, and Portuguese. So that each and every kanga of which you nayo, like any tribe, they can listen to you. And money can pop in. Especially for these people of which are tendering. I'm giving you that bag. And that bag, you come with a small bag for the first time. Next time, a bigger bag. Next time, you end up traveling with that bag of which is like you are traveling to home. These are things of which I'm giving to
Imagine people. It will be like driving a go, but at this point, I'm sure you're rich.
By the time you are pulling the big one, your life is extremely changed. By the time you are pulling
imagine
the big one,
like pulling to me everywhere,
and
like
you are
such a
pulling
big
everywhere. But if you have a car, maybe you have packed here outside. The bag is inside there. It's just sitting there.
So if someone steals the bag,
we do another one. There is no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, my things do not require blood. You must just be you must just know that my things do not require blood. My things, they are so clean. And I saw someone saying that Mkulu, the wallet worked for about 8 months. I want to bring it back. You are bringing your wallet to who? It's your wallet. It's not my wallet. It's your wallet. Your wallet. That wallet has nothing. Whatever thing of which has to work here, it's something of which I've put in your blood. Some wallets require you to work, then you put money inside. Then money always money comes in.
So if it stops working, it means you have broken the rules.
If it stops working, it is either one, you have to come back, we see a news.
Okay.
We do another ritual for you.
Okay.
If it stops working, at some point, there are some other things which are not right in your life. So these are things of which are happening. So people are busy having that mind. There is a wallet of which has power. There is no kind of wallet of which has power. The thing of which has power, it's something That's why whenever you put something in your blood, whenever you're at home, sometimes you'll feel a person telling you that friend of yours, stop telling her your things. Then when you'll be asking yourself, what is it of you speaking to you? It's the very same thing which I've put inside your blood. There are spirits of which I put inside your blood. There is a teaching of which we have to talk about one day. There is muti. There are spirits. These two things
are different.
Okay,
I think that will be our next episode. The difference between spirits and muti and how they operate.
Yes.
And
they
maybe
are herbs, they are spirits. Herbs are just Normal things.
Tell me, let's save it for that video.
Okay, no problem.
It will be for
so,
next week.
These are things of which differ. Then people must be able to know that if you are going for imali sheshayo without saying uyotwala, you are just wasting your time. It's better for you to say uyotwala from a person of which knows how utwalisa. If you say, I say any kind of traditional killer of which you can see wherever, busy talking about what you call imali sheshayo. There are millions of which will be coming through imali sheshayo. Forget. There is nothing of which you will get through imali sheshayo. It's better for you uhambe uyotwaliswa. If if you went for money rituals, your life becomes better and better day by day. It's either me unali bad or unali A.
But then, is that not like when you're getting to a place where you're now sacrificing people?
No. These things differ.
They're different.
They are different. Like, for example, by the time I am putting you under the ground, utwele.
Okay.
Utwele but utwele ngani. Utwele with a spirit, with a new spirit. We buried you, the old one. Then sivuse, the new person in your life. You are no longer that old person. So we have sivuse umuntu omusha. So this new spirit of which you are utamagason, utwele ngaso. Utwele with something of which cannot communicate. It doesn't say anything to you. You don't see anything. But this thing, it's you and you are that thing.
But now, as we're about to wrap up, Chomi, I just want to find out. So let's say this is a guy that is out there and he's like, okay, I want to come and do this thing. Does he have to constantly sleep with prostitutes, or is it just that one time?
Just once. Okay. You sleep with the prostitute once.
And then after that, if he sleeps with that same prostitute again, let's say in the future.
Umatate, you will never do that. You will never even do that. If we're not a prostitute, we a prostitute, go and find another prostitute elsewhere. Don't have sex with that prostitute.
Charlie, what if he goes there and that prostitute umnandi?
When you came to me, you paid. When it's your own. You went there because of winter. So when also you are more for Mnandi, you are taking a serious risk. This thing, just you can come with your pastor from Ekasi, who has not even having one car. Come with the pastor from Ekasi. Believe you me, before the end of 2025, if he comes to me by December, he'll be driving 4 cars. 4 cars. 4 cars. Come with any businessman to me for this thing of being buried. Believe you me, you will see. You will see.
Charmy, so you get buried like
you are asking me too much. You are asking me deep secrets now. You will even ask me what do I put inside there. Oh, you know, hey. This subunyanga, it's secret.
It's fine. Let me not ask.
You are asking me too much. Mamela, you asked whether sometimes we do not consult people. We do check them. Then we get together. There is this wrong spirit and that one and that wrong spirit. We solve that spirit. Then after solving that spirit, everything becomes well. But you must always make sure that you respect anything of which you have been given by healer. If when you say you want money, life, money what, I have 2 things for you or 3 things for you. It's either you come to me for income, I open your luck, then you live a normal life. It's either you come to me for ugunyuswa, I do things for you on ugunyuswa level. Then if you want kazi, money riches, money what, booming money, where, on that one, you have to come for ugutwala. Like it or not, you have to come to me for ugutwala, and I'll perform that for you. I even give you my time, my whole time, because of you pay for that. You pay. So you must make sure that you respect your money. You respect your money so that your money can be able to respect you too. Ugutwala money, some other people are asking themselves, there are other inyangas of which performs ugutwala, but they don't have even 1 car or anything. Ugutwala money, if you example, you pay something like 100,000 to it. Don't think that I'm using all that 100,000. If you come to me, I believe that maybe the money of which I'll be taking, that's something like 30%.
Okay.
The other 70% goes to whatever spirit of which is dealing with you. So, There are other rituals of which we do with those kind of money and all that. So if when you think maybe, hey, you know what, one is when that's why even the money of Utwala, whenever you're coming with it, we'll put it in something, then we'll separate it in front of you. Because of there is this money score, there is this other money of which in you're even going to Umkulu of which is in Mamboni. We have our grandmaster of which is in Mamboni. Other people of which are doing this. So there is an issue of money of which we normally take sometimes. You know, there are other things of which I don't want to say here on air because they normally backfire again. People will be saying, yes, he puts money where he does what. So there is other people, there is another money of which we have. We have more like sidiba so those kind of things. We have money of which we put esizibeni for some other reasons again. So people must be well knowing that imali yetongo, you have to respect it and you must come while you are seriously ready for whatever thing of which you want me to do for you. You want your business to boom, I can do that for you. You want promotions, I can do that for you. And each and everything, they normally go with rates. Kibokana. If you come to me for the issue of being buried, on that one you must at least have money. I'm not talking about change. I'm talking about money. On that one of taking you to the grave, you will sleep there at least for a few hours, of which you'll be there. You have to have money. Because these are things, go far. Even when I'm dead, you live a very serious life. If I'm giving you inyoka, a snake of which will be able to work for you, to do things for you, you must be able to at least have money, not in Toya. So some other people will be coming to me. Hoti, I want a snake. He said, but you want a snake. So why not Kilemos is serious? Kilemos is serious. There are other people of which I'll be saying, enter that room. Say whatever thing of which you want. Then when you enter, you'll meet the owner of that room. Then by meeting the owner of that room, you must make sure that you wabua when I want this, I want it. Then you go out. I remember other two ladies back in room. Understand? You must come to Peter Ibani speed for these things if you want riches. If you want a normal life, come for Intlanta, come for Ugunyusa. That doesn't need you to to be scared or what. Those are simple things.
Hey,
so these things are happening. But for now, I wanted to announce that I'm normally I work online. I'm working online. I'm just taking a break, man. I'm just taking.
You're not taking consultations right now, sure?
I'm taking them online only.
Okay.
I'm taking them online only. Products I'm sending you online. I'm only now working in Durban.
Okay.
Yes. So whenever I'm in Johannesburg, in Johannesburg I'm only running a church. So I'm working in Durban. Monday to Friday I'm in Durban. Monday to Friday I'm in Durban. Saturday, Sunday I'm at church in Orange Farm. So these are things of which are happening. Now, if for people, anyone of which is in Johannesburg in need of anything, I just do things online. If you need anything, I send you things online. Then
what about those that they need the person to be there?
No, there is no problem. If you need a person to be there, I can arrange.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a matter of me not saying that I can never help you.
And can you please clarify to me that we were not together in Durban?
Why am I saying you? Why you feel guilty?
I'm not feeling guilty. I'm just saying, like, to be clarified, please.
Why time is you feel? Why feel guilty? Why explain? Why must you explain yourself to Mamela, baby, live your life the way you want it. You don't owe anyone.
It's fine. I will live my life the way I want it, but please explain to them.
So what's happening is this: there is the other person of which commented and said, Hoti talks. He was speaking from the line. I'm speaking inside the plane. Number one, I'm a very friendly person. Kerata batho, na ke celebrity, na kerata batho. And the mulumu waka ochumi. But I'm doing bon. I can see the challenge. Ke a bua fela. I can see challenge. So now I can understand. One, via the line, I saw that guy, that who, the one who has a YouTube channel. He was so happy to see me for the first time. We entered the plane. After entering the plane, these people of which are here, these are people from my Mukopani in Barikika in Samahans. So how Ratabela and Samahans. Kita means kiba shapeka bomb from Batubahesu. Kiba shapeka bomb from Deben to Johannesburg. No, I can't. Nike abule Nike ratabatu. So that's the closure, guys. Oskalebal. Dr. Hoti Oko Deben, for anything of which you need, you can call me. People of Johannesburg, Limpopo, wherever you are. Limpopo, guys, I'll be coming next year. This year, I won't be coming to Limpopo. Just call me, text me. I'll send things to you. People of which are in Limpopo. Then, yeah, I think I've wrapped.
You still didn't explain or
Tabaguna Deben. Kiwi Tabaguna Deben.
Oh mess. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for actually joining us today.
And make sure again that please stop these things of Imalisheshayo.
Oh yeah.
And even these guys are now having names for Imalisheshayo.
What do they call it?
They are changing the names. Some are saying Miss Bomba Mali. Some are saying it's what. So things like that. Stop following those kind of things. Bomba Mali or anything. You know, there are other Inyangas of which are growing up in this chain. Then as they are growing up, they target us. They pick. Now we are big in this game. We know what is what. There is a small Inyanga from Durban of which is always talking about Hotika Mosheba. If I can just call his name once, just being in a podcast, he's gone. So Hakim Mo Tunzio, but Kiahali Manje guys. For Imalesheshayo, stop that. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, about who's that? Who's that? We want to know who's that. I'm not the type of who fights with social media. I'm a traditional healer. I use Moti. That's it.
Anyway, ninjas, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you've got any questions, you can go ahead and comment down below. We'll be able to check. Perhaps maybe even Dr. Hoti might give you a reply. Go to my description box. You're going to get Dr. Hoti's channel link. You can go and subscribe, go watch the videos that are there, and obviously make sure that you support him. So yeah, man, from me and Dr. Hoti, you guys know we'll see you guys next week, Friday. So yeah, it's bye for now.
Yeah, it's bye for now. Pascal Ebal, on the 9th, we are going to the river.
Oh, yes.
9 November. Guys, please make sure that you pop in. You want to man. Phone now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, ninjas.
It's a I was at